Hello friends, welcome to Design Aspirants. This is the video on NATA 2020 exam. So we are going to see how the NATA 2020 exam, its pattern and ways to prepare for it. This video is brought to you from Design Aspirants. Design Aspirants is a leading design and architectural exam preparation coaching institute based in Bhopal and Indore. Okay, so talking about NATA exam, so there are many changes in NATA exam this year as compared to last year. The first major change is introduction of PCM in NATA. Physics, chemistry and maths has been introduced in NATA this year. Till last year there were maths or the higher maths question. There were 20 questions having 40 marks each. Now instead of higher mathematics, there will be physics and chemistry along with mathematics question this year, and this is how the pattern of the NATA exam will be. So the exam will be of two parts. Part A, it will be 125 marks. Part A is your drawing question. Drawing questions are basically paper based, and there will be 3 questions having 35 and 55 marks, and they will be, you have to draw the drawings on the A4 size sheets that will be provided to you in the class. So this is part A. Talking about part B, this whole is your part B. It is an online exam having 45 minutes, and there will be PCM MCQ based questions, 15 questions of 1.5 marks each. Then there will be general aptitude and logical reasoning question, again 35 questions of 1.5 marks each. Okay, now let us focus more on the drawing part of the exam, because this is a crucial thing and most of the students miss out on what kind of questions come and how you have to prepare for these exam and all that thing. So here what we have done is we have brought to you how you can prepare for these exams, or the drawing part of the exam, which is more important to us. Okay, fine. Now before you start preparing for your exam, you should always go and visit nata.in. Why? Because this is the official website of NATA exam. It is the official website of NATA exam. You go and do your registration on this website. When you register for NATA exam, you will have to go and visit this website. So in the official website, there is a NATA brochure which is available for download, and in that brochure there is something about the drawing exam that needs to be discussed and should be taken care of. Now what happens normally is people don't take care of this thing, and they just start preparing for the exam without even knowing what they are going to prepare, or they blindly believe in whatever their mentors say. Now as per the classification, the mentors vary from person to person and their perception about drawing is different. Most of them have never taken NATA exam, so that is one of the drawbacks that people have. Anyway, that is a different topic altogether. Let's see what this drawing exam talks about. So the official website of NATA, the brochure tells about the drawing exam. Okay, so a candidate has to attempt 3 questions within 135 minutes. So you have to make this this mind mapping should be there, that there will be 135 minutes and there will be 3 questions. So your mind should be conditioned in such a way that this should be fetched or inside your brain now. 3 questions, total 135 marks. This is what you have to do. Now mind you, there is one very important thing. People normally make big mistake, and most of the time, this is what I get feedback from my students, most of the time they miss out on 1 or 2 questions, or one or the other question is left unattempted. Now in an exam like NATA, unattempted question is a big risk, right? So you don't have to whatever you do, you have to attempt the whole question. Unattempted question will be the one which will not give you marks. Okay, so these are some important things that you have to follow, and I will be marking some important or highlighting some important points. You will have to take care of those things. Okay, so ability to sketch a given object proportionately and rendering the same in visually appealing manner. So ability to sketch, rendering the same in a visually appealing manner. Visualizing and drawing the effect of light on an object and shadow cast on the surroundings. Light and shadow questions, these are very important questions. Sense of perspective drawing, combining and composing given 3-dimensional element to form a building or structural form. Creating interesting 2-dimensional composition using given shape and forms. Creating visual harmony using colors in a given composition. Now colors, when they talk about colors, now people generally think colors means wet medium. Colors are not to be assumed as wet colors over here. I have seen this, people taking wet colors or the watercolors or pastel colors along with them for the examination. So that is not what colors means here. Color only means your crayons or the pencil colors that you have. So always carry crayons or pencil color with you, a good set of those. Never carry wet colors with you. One is never looking for a wet medium or wet colors in your exam. This is a grave mistake that people normally make. I have seen people doing good and using the wet colors and hence not qualifying for the exam. So you don't have to carry wet colors with you. Okay, this is very important thing that you have to remember. Understanding scales and proposition. Drawing from memory through pencil sketches. See, pencil sketches is categorically mentioned over there. On themes from day-to-day experience. Now day-to-day experience means how observant you are, how closely you watch things. Your day-to-day things are the things that normally happen in our life, and we miss out a few things here and there. So you have to be very precise with your observations. Okay, so day-to-day thing means that. Now coming back to the color thing, only when it is mentioned in your exam or the question that you have to use color, then only you are going to use the color. Otherwise it will be your pencil sketch that will suffice, right? Whenever they will mention that you have to do rendering, whenever they mention that you have to use sketching or shading of an object, then only we are going to do. Minimum shading is okay, but not to the extent that we most of the time consume our time in that. Okay, so sketching and day-to-day experience thing is very important. Answer to questions in the drawing will be examined by more than one examiner independently, and marks will be averaged. The primary emphasis is scoring. The primary emphasis in scoring the drawing section will be on candidates drawing imagination and observation skill. I've mentioned this. Observation skill is very important over here. Candidate's sense of proportion and perspectives will also be evaluated with the sense of colors and composition, right? So you have to be very observant with whatever you are going to do. You have to use the color theory and everything will be applied over there, and you will have to use in color in such a way. Now the important aspect over here is we will have to use our time in such a way that you are able to complete the whole drawing section within your stipulated time with none of the questions left unattempted. An unattempted question or an important question fetches, it will actually not fetch any marks. So you will have to be very observant with it, and very, you have to be very prudent with whatever time you have. You will have to practice in such a way that you are able to complete the 3 questions within the stipulated time. Now mind you, the drawing part of the NATA is one of the best drawing questions that you will see in any exam. I have seen NATA questions, they get repeated in NID questions, they get repeated in NIFT questions. The NATA drawing questions are also repeated in some of the UCEED and SEED exams as well. So NATA, the quality of questions are really good. So you will have to be very prudent with whatever you do. Okay. So this is about the drawing part. Now in our later videos, we'll discuss more about the drawing part. But I have some questions for you. Now these are the questions that our students have solved maybe last year or last to last year. These students have themselves qualified for NATA with some very good scores, and I'm going to tell about some of those students. Okay, so last year we had a student who scored 160 marks out of 200. There were many students within the range of 150 to 155 marks. They all went to good colleges, and most of the students were having marks which were in excess of 125. Any mark above 125 is considered as a very good score. Any marks which are above 110 are considered good scores. So you are a good candidate or a good aspirant if you score anything above 110 in NATA exam. Today's videos we are focusing only on NATA exam. In the next video we will probably speak more on the IIT-JEE exam. IIT-JEE exam is another exam that people write, and we'll focus on IIT-JEE in the later video. This is only for the NATA that we are discussing about. Now talking about the drawing questions that come, these are the questions which our students have solved. Most of these students were in the range of 150 and 160 marks who have solved these questions. So the first question is, draw yourself through a peephole. So you are standing beside a door and seeing through a peephole how the scene will be. This is what a student has drawn. The next question is, your size is reduced and you are attempting to eat a large piece of cake. This is your size. You are reduced to such a size and there is a piece of cake kept on a dining table and you are eating it. What all surroundings you will see and what all things you will see. This is how a student has drawn. Okay. The next question is, draw yourself getting a haircut in a salon, sitting in front of a giant mirror. So you are sitting in front of a giant mirror in a salon. The barber is just at the back of you, holding your mobile phone with you, and this is how you seeing yourself on a giant mirror. Just observe the basic observation that this candidate has put over here. The minute details of the things and all those things. This is how one question should be attempted. The next question is, draw the composition of a bus stand. So there is a bus stand. You are probably waiting over there, and this is how the bus stand should look. Just see the use of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or the Swachh Bharat logo inside this. Now there are many ways you can put these things over there, but the emphasis is because the student or the candidate has been very observant with kind of advertisement which are done on bus stops. So this is what Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, the logo meant over there is. Okay, so these are the questions which people have solved. These are questions which have come in exams, and this is how you have to attempt. Getting into the minute details of this question is probably the agenda for the next videos. As of now, we are just seeing what called questions come and how we have to solve those questions once they are in the NATA exam. Okay, moving further, these are the general aptitude part. Now, talking about general aptitude, let us see what kind of questions normally are asked in general aptitude. So the official brochure of NATA says that there will be 35 questions of general aptitude. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that all the 35 questions will be from the orientation, isometric and all those things. It means that your general aptitude portion, general aptitude and logical reasoning, it mentions general aptitude and logical reasoning. So it is broken into many aspects, one of which is logical reasoning, of course. Then there is something called spatial reasoning. It is related to space, spatial reasoning, right? So this will be more about your isometric things, cubes, the orientation of things and all those things, right? Then there are questions related to general knowledge and general awareness. There will be questions from syllogism. There will be questions from syllogism. People ask me what is syllogism. Syllogism is a topic from logic and it is a very important thing. In a layman's term, you can consider this as set theory or the Venn diagram questions. Okay. Then there will be questions from verbal and non-verbal reasoning. Non-verbal reasoning. Verbal and non-verbal, as the name suggests, these are the questions which will be like counting the number of cubes in an object, counting the number of squares in particular thing, all those things. Then at the last, there will be questions from quantitative aptitude. So your general ability or the GA part is divided into all such things. So questions, there is not a proper distribution of questions like particular question coming in only LR and all that. All this will come as 35 questions. Now in the whole NATA exam, there is no negative marking. It means that you are free to attempt all the questions. You must actually attempt all the questions. None of the questions should be left from your side. You will have to attempt all the questions. This is what it means simply. Now there are advantages of attempting all the questions when there is no negative marking. The first and foremost advantage is that if calculatively you eliminate two options, you're left with two options. Suppose A, B, C and D. There were four options and you have calculatively eliminated two options. You are left with only two options, C and D. And if you mark any of these as your answer, there are 50% chances that your answer will be correct. And 50% is a big chance in exams like NATA. So your agenda should be to always eliminate two options, and The rest of the options can be taken care, and since there is no negative marking, you should always attempt the questions in such a way. Okay, so this was all about NATA exam, which is going to be there, the pattern of NATA exam, and how we are going to prepare and other things we'll see in the next videos. Will come topic wise videos for the NATA. We have prepared our syllabus in such a way that topic wise things will be covered, and we intend to deliver the most to our students. So stay connected with us. Follow our channel, follow our YouTube and Instagram, which is available in the names of Design Aspirants. Follow our FB page. You'll get many things over there, and there is also a free, yes, there is a free NATA mock 1 that we have arranged, and this is free for everyone. All the students can write this exam. Just you have to download the Design Aspirants app. So Design Aspirants app, is available. I'll give the description in the details about this app in the description. So just download this app and attempt our free NATA as per the 2020 pattern, and see where you stand. Whatever coaching you are you would be in, or wherever you are taking the coachings on, but attempt this, see yourself how many marks you score, and see yourself against all the students who have taken this exam. I'm sure this will be a lot of benefits to you. So follow our channel, do subscribe it, and see you in the later videos. Thank you.